Well, it took me a day, less than a day, to realize that I was rewarding misbehavior like it was the only game in town. You knock over a block building, you go after another kid, you cuss at somebody, I'm there. You're nice, you're quiet, you never see me. Okay? Every 10 minutes for 2 hours. That did it. It's a highly reliable tool. Journals, those work. You have to use it consistently. Validity, it concerns the accuracy of your interpretations. One of the things that we will talk about this morning, I won't be the only one saying this, is that you need to read about the problem that you're doing research on, okay? Otherwise, it's seat of the pants, and you only have your own experience to draw on. But there is no problem that you are going to look at that somebody else hasn't thought of. Don't think that's a terrible thing. Think of that as wonderful. You're standing on the shoulders of other people. You have so much to draw on. There are loads of other teachers and other researchers that have looked at this. So one of the places I will send you to is Teachers Network, all one word, .org. And there are at least 300 studies there of teachers from pre-K to 12th grade that'll give you a sense of the kinds of things you can do. There's bibliographies for teachers there on almost every topic. So that's important. You have to do that background reading. Replicability. One of the things that I often complain about that I often have to say to people who complain about educational research is that we have a difficult conundrum in front of us as educators. Educational research is messy. And the reason it's messy is because it is so contextually dependent. I can do something in my classroom, and I will change that classroom like I did my first year of teaching. But the something that I did may not work for someone in another classroom. And it has everything to do with the relationship I've developed with those children, with who I am, with the tacit images of good teaching that I carry within me, with what I ate for breakfast and what, one of the kids ate for breakfast, everything. So we come away from this being able to share with one another the interventions that we've made, but we can't come away from this work saying, if you try this, this will happen. Context is critical in this work. And generalizability. The generalizability comes in action research from the big ideas that we can support, okay? So you might have, as I was working with a group of teachers yesterday morning, and one of the things that we were talking about was this second language issue. We have young children, children 3 and 4 years old, whose first language is not English. And the teachers, not all of them are concerned about academic engagement. But bottom line, that's where they're going, that's where they're headed. Well, how do you get to academic engagement when the children that you're working with aren't speaking the language of instruction? What became clear in each case, there were 4 different studies going on in this group yesterday. What became clear in each case was that all of us are concerned about what Maslow talks about in his hierarchy of need, that need to feel secure at the very beginning. So we have to meet children's security needs, and we were able to talk about the kinds of things, the development of trust, of children having a sense that the teacher understands their language, that the teacher makes them feel secure. As you do that, secure children are able then to pay attention to the academic side of life.